Okay, so I'm here with Rodney, and we just kind of met in the parking lot, but
All right.
this is the mine. And so I'm Dr. Ruth Ollison, and welcoming you to our podcast. Rodney.
My name is Rodney Godley. I'm a licensed social worker in the city of Houston. I'm from Boston, but I've been relocated to Houston, so I've been here for around at least 18, 19 years.
So you're a social worker, and
Right.
you were a medical social worker.
I was medical social worker for Baylor for around 14 years at the teen clinic on Cullen Boulevard, the Baylor College of Medicine teen clinic.
And now you are a social worker in...
Wraparound specialist at the Hartsfield Elementary School. Hartsfield is an HISD school.
And so that's Houston Independent School District.
Correct.
And how important that must be to have an African-American man, a tall, handsome African-American man in that position for those students.
Well, first, thanks for the accolades. And it's much more fortifying for me to work with the students than they could ever feel I'm of importance to them. To be able to help guide, help move some of the barriers out of the way of the young men that we work with, especially, but also the young girls that I work with. So it's much more fortifying to me to help steer them in the right direction and remove some of those challenges.
You're at an elementary school, Hartsfield. Tell us how the school was affected by COVID, your enrollment, the attitudes of the students, so forth.
Well, I think that's a wide range of area in terms of how it affected the students. But I can say for myself, it kind of put them more of a laxed attitude in terms of academics, and more lax. But also, I feel it sort of put a damper on some of the improvements or some of the things that they were able to achieve the prior year. So I think it stifled some of their growth, to put it in a nutshell.
Yeah, so we have to fast forward some.
I think there needs to be, I think we do have to fast forward, but I don't think it's going to come through the systems that we work with. I think it's going to come more from the parents to help those students, fast forward and give them the extra help in order to help them catch up. We have to keep in mind that a lot of these students are so far behind to begin with. I mean, most students that I come across are 2 and 3 grades behind. So there was much work to do prior to COVID. It's easy to place a lot of emphasis on COVID at this time, but this work needed to be done, a long time ago.
Okay, so we got to keep working and then got to work harder. Now you are doing something else, which just really caught my ear when you said expungement.
Right.
And so this would be something to help the parents and the grandparents and the relatives of these students. Tell me about that.
Yeah, expungement affects the community as a whole, and it reaches all kinds of, just as you said, the different generations, the grandparents, the fathers and mothers, uncles, and it allows for people to really, kick the monkey off the back, so to speak, in terms of the criminal element that people are stifled by, which, creates all kinds of barriers from employment to licensure to even finding an apartment or housing, some college students find those barriers as well.
What do you actually do, and tell us a little bit about the event?
Well, my role in this event is going to be, first, connecting the parents and everybody else who wants to come to this event to the free attorneys, the free legal advice that will be given at the school at Hartsfield Elementary on the 20th of May. And so the goal is to really clear as much baggage and challenges and blemishes off the records of the people in the community as possible. and to also allow for parents to connect with me for other resources that they may need. But we're going to start with the expungement event.
You had one before.
We did have one before at another school that I was at prior year, and we found that to be very effective. Found it to be very promising for the following year. And the other thing about this was we had such great support from the Public Defender's Office of Harris County. They were so helpful, and this was all pro bono work. So not only did they come early, but they stayed late. So it was a very good event and a very promising event.
Give us the time, location, etc. again.
That's going to be May 20th, which is on a Saturday, from 10 to 2 p.m. Again,
At
that's
Hartsfield.
Saturday, Hartsfield Environmental Elementary School. Yes, we have animals on the campus, so I have to place emphasis on that. I always I give people the whole shebang when I talk about my school. But it's going to be at the Hartsfield Elementary Animal and Environmental School. And it's going to be May 20th, which is on a Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. All right?
And someone wanted more information?
If anyone needs more information, you can call the school. I don't have that number on me, but you can reach me on my cell. That would be 832-207-2682. 832-207-2682.
Okay.
And I'd be glad to give you more information on the program.
Mr. Rodney, thank you so much.
Event. Thank you.